Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale Darkness for reals this time. You know, I just like, as I was saving there, I was just like, start my 3DS, it's like, okay, I'm gonna see which Pokemon were on my main team. Like, I haven't got them in my main team when I last left off when I played the game. Also, I'd noticed there's a way for me to tell when I last recorded, and that was the 22nd, not the 24th, so it's like, because that's when I saved the audio file, so that's like, you know, before editing. So that would count as around about when I'd last recorded before the previous part, essentially. So it was 4 months at the very least since I'd last recorded. And, gotta remember to take a freaking screenshot of the freaking Pokemon Moon, like my main body, because I said in the previous part, but I haven't done that yet. But I can't believe I forgot that Snorlax was on my main team. I forgot all about him. It's like the only event Pokemon I think I've ever got, and it's not even necessary because Munchlax, while rare, isn't really all that uncommon. Okay, he is actually, he's kind of rare, but still, it's not unobtainable. But I still quite liked it, so I kept the Snorlax in my main team. Never thought that would happen. Anyways, like I said in the previous part, well, like I said, yeah, memory is very poor here. It's been 4 months, okay? To get to Citadark Isle to fight Master Greevil once again, we need to get the Robo Kyogre Express. You know, that's another thing. How come in every bloody Pokemon game they have like Pokemon legendaries like Kyogre and Rhydon? You know, Pokemon that essentially like have something very significant to do with the region that you're in, essentially. Like Pokemon Sun and Moon, you got the two legendaries, but you've also got the island legendaries as well. Why do you always have to have legendaries, man? Can't it just be like, yeah, this is a region, it's a bit of land, and it has Pokemon, but there's nothing like, you know, some extraordinary legendary about or anything that created anything. I don't think that was actually the case, but maybe you get the idea. It's kind of like, kind of annoying how they keep doing that. It's like, god damn your stupid legendaries, why does every region have to have so many goddamn legendaries? Just checking if the microphone was in place the whole time, it seems to be. Right, actually, before we even think about that, why do I always take the long way around? Yeah, we got plenty of Pokeballs. You know, one thing in Pokemon Sun and Moon that I haven't actually done is used any of the Mega Evolve forms. Simple reason being, I don't have anyone. Wait, what the fuck's this? Battle CD? Ah, interesting. Well, that's something to randomly stumble upon, isn't it? I forget. Oh wait, no, that's the way that leads in here from the outside, isn't it? Wow, 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 wow. Anything else hanging around? You know, I find like the Mega Evolve forms in Pokemon Sun and Moon are also kind of tacked on. I haven't used any of them, like I said, because I don't have any of them. But, you know, it's kind of stupid. It's like, they just feel like the way they tack it on at the last second. Like, there's one guy shows up, it's like, oh, look at my Alakazam, look at this, I can Mega Evolve it. And now, I will allow you to be able to do the same, which actually technically gives you, like, I think the thing to evolve. Mega Evolve Alakazam, and I do actually have an Alakazam, so I could technically actually Mega Evolve Alakazam in battle, which I've never tried. But then again, there hasn't really been any reason to. It's just like, outside of like Oh, that's another thing. No trainer rematches in Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's bullshit. Why do they do that, man? Remember the first Seeker in Leaf Green Fire Red? That shit was awesome. Why didn't they have something like that? Or at least have the Poke Navigator shit. But no trainers rematch you. So the only way to freaking, get any levels at a later point is just go to the 4th island and battle a bunch of random encounters with Pokemon. Or freaking challenge the Elite 4, because it's the only other ways. You always got to battle table, I guess. But those are the only real ways that you can actually freaking obtain any experience. Because nobody will challenge you to a rematch. It's bullshit.
Now let me celebrate the success of my Shadow Pokemon plan in advance, even though you defeated me quite a while back.
In fact, I uploaded that very part where I defeated him just the other day. As I'm recording anyway.
I will personally see to the destruction of your Pokemon.
You're idiots, Saren. Idiots. He's bound to have at least 4 different new Pokemon, because I snagged all but 2 of them. Rhydon is a shadow Pokemon, a Swallow's not. Hello, Shadow Rhydon. Oh fuck, I just realized. My Pokemon are badass. And his Pokemon are not nearly as badass as I, so I might accidentally knock him out. Shit, that's what happened last time, was it? Just thinking of something, what was it? Oh yeah. Have they got a bird Pokemon yet that's essentially just a Robin? Because, if they're going to, they obviously base their generic flying types on, real life birds. And, a Robin could be one as well, Oh wait, actually they did, technically, in the newer one. Or maybe it's from one of the other ones, and it's simply in the new one. It's a fire type, I think. So I'm pretty sure it looked like it was based on a Robin, so I think they actually technically have done that. They still haven't made a dolphin Pokemon though, as far as I'm aware. So what's up with that? Can't take too many chances here, can I really? Sing!
It's all a facade.
Oh yeah, the Pokemon I was thinking of that I had on my main team, Sarina or something like that, I think its name is. What? How? How? Wouldn't, a fighting type be not very effective against a flying type? Why didn't it say that, though? Try my luck at catching Rhydon without even hitting it with any attacks. Other than, sing, essentially. Because I might accidentally knock it out in one shot. One! Oh, not even a 2 count. I think also... send out Zapdos already. I think the All Coliseum, I think, is where you battle some of the other shadow Pokemon. I still listening. I think, you can battle some of the trainers, like the admins and all that again. I think it's at the All Coliseum, I'm assuming. So that should be interesting once I eventually get strong enough to actually do shit there, I guess. I'm going to throw another Ultra Ball at you. How does that even work? You see the ball, form in his hand there. How does that make sense? 1, 2, 3. See what I mean, man? It's freaking easy. to catch Pokemon in this game. Ridiculous. Well, yeah, the way the ball just materializes in his hand, that doesn't make sense. Surely you should just get out of his pocket. And how come that is normal effective? How does that make sense? It doesn't. Ow! Well then, on to you, a dickhead. Ah shit, it actually missed once. Seismic toss! Ow! That mildly hurts. Oh. Look out! Oh, that mildly hurts. I've become an ornament. A statue. You know what? Any of you played Digimon World or seen my Let's Play Digimon World? Remember, if so, remember this one area in Misty Woods, which is absolutely, like, scared the crap out of me to get that place. Still scary even nowadays, because the music and the atmosphere, especially at night, they're like, ooh, very mysterious. Why don't games like that nowadays? You don't see many games that have that atmosphere, where they can create, like, all these different areas to have this unique atmosphere and the music and just, like, I don't know, but anyways, to the point, you, like, see these stone statues of Digimon, and just thought, imagine something like that, except with Pokemon. You see an eerie statue of a god of war, and stuff like that in a, like, kind of foggy area, like Misty Woods. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Well, it would. Well, I would say it wouldn't make sense, but it all comes down to what context they're going for, wouldn't it? So it could make sense. Just all up to context and whatever, right? Whatever. Have we got anything for that? We got full heal. What was it for the? We don't have one. Very well, I will use this. Cross chopper. Oh, missed. Ow! Remember when God of War got... Oh, for God's sake. Remember when God of War got one-shotted by Shadow League? Now it took them quite a number of attacks to get the job done. Now that full heal was certainly put to good use, wasn't it? Why the hell did I choose to say that? Oh, God. It's like we're dealing with a Stormy and a Zapdos here for crying out loud. Could use Safeguard, I guess. Cross chop. I would have thought I'd actually use something like that. Not that it's needed. Right. Teddy. Ow, yes. Zoomed in on your face there, Zapdos. Are you rounding the floor in here? Ha 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 ha! Lick his face! Yo, how would you react if a bear essentially came up to you and licked your face? That'd be weird. Really weird. Ow! Oh my god! You son of a bitch. It's time for sludge. Yeah, I'm not even taking this battle seriously, but he is actually kicking my ass a bit here. Fine, I'll leave it at that then, you bastard. Could have used Shockwave, but who cares? Dirty! Zapdos, you always were a pain in the ass to catch in all the Pokemon games that you've appeared in. Has Zapdos appeared in Pokemon games where it's unobtainable, like to catch it? I don't know. One. Lost it. Always.
Teddy! Teddy! Someone heal him!
You bastard. Bring on the sludge! That's another thing. Usually in Pokemon games where like you just badly Pokemon League, and then you get the credits each time and all that. You don't get that Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's like you actually defend your championship, which is interesting, I guess, but also kind of like, I don't know. I liked how the ending played out, so it's like you don't even freaking see the ending once you actually, you know, clear the game for the first time. Don't get it where you get the credit sequence or anything like that. Well, actually, no, I don't think you do. You don't get the credit sequence after you've become champion. It's kind of lame, if you ask me. Do you know what this is, Granbull? You will know in a while. Seriously, how does that materialize? Surely you should just get the freaking Pokeball out of his bag or whatever. But no, it appears in his hand. Seriously. 2! Oh, he kicked out at 2, a near fall. You cannot stand up to the power of Psyche. Sorry, I hear. Not dragon type, if I recall. Oh my god! Jeez, that hurts. And steps down to you two, is it? It's actually more challenging than the other time I faced him, isn't it? All because it's bloody Zapdos will get in the bloody ball. Like when I uploaded that part, like the other day, I found my reaction to Houndoom, aka Bella, as I'm nicknamed her, one-shotting the Zapdos with Flamethrower, just like, my reaction to it was just priceless. No! Oh! You're not very smart, Zapdos. Uh-oh. I guess you didn't need to be. Oh! Ow! What a dickhead. We're going to need two things here. One is, I said a bloody hyper potion. And second of all, get in this bloody ball, you bastard. Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres got the same catch rate on Zapdos, all we just had that little bit more that makes it really difficult to catch. Because this just happens every time. Moltres and Articuno, easy to catch. Zapdos is like, fuck your Pokeballs. And Altaria is like, fuck your Growl. I suppose I got no choice now, don't I? I'm gonna have to take that bitch down and hope that Zapdos doesn't one-shot SD. Oh, I'll have to come back here again. Zapdos, you're a bastard. Oh shit, you're an even bigger bastard for that. Oh, but nice, synchronized, close. You're not immune to being paralyzed despite being a freaking Pokemon that supposedly lives in thunderclouds or some shit. What the hell sense does that make? I got revived? Yeah, wait, a max revive would be even better, honestly. Who to bring back now? I got the highest, but at the same time, just bring back Teddy. Teddy, make a return to the field! Oh, you bastard! I'll just use a regular revive. Oh, you prick! You are an asshole. Just use a regular ass potion, why not? It's been there for God knows how long. Time for ball do. One, two, three. Yes! Finally. Ah! Rhydon and Zapdos. Seriously though, how does this make sense for the villain to still be here rambling on about this shit when we defeated them already? These type of situations in the Pokemon series just makes no sense. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. It's obvious so that you can battle them again, get some more XP, and get the Shadow Pokemon you haven't caught and all that shit, but still.
How? A mere child. A mere child crushed my cherished plan.
What? This can't be! My god, it's like we've seen this scene before. Good, it's your fault. I won't forgive. There is no forgiving you. With my happiness, I will crush you. Grandmaster, we're done here. We should blow up Citadel Isle with the child still on it.
We're dark and edgy. But if I did that, our Shadow Pokemon data and our subordinates would be lost as well. Oh my god, it's like I actually give a shit. That's surprising. Because you never see that in villains, usually. Grandmaster, such things can be replaced. We must ensure our own survival. We must be selfish bastards. I've raided a helicopter for our escape. We've got to leave now. You're right. Wait! I will outhammer you. Please wait. You're willing to sacrifice everyone so you can escape. You should be ashamed. Ashamed. Clinging to foolish pride will guarantee Cypher's demise. Cypher must survive. That is our first duty. The Grandmaster feels the same way. Yes, for Cypher's sake, sacrifices must be endured. What are you saying? The Shadow Pokemon factory has been destroyed. XD001 was defeated. Nothing remains of Cypher. We were just, tacked on. Cypher was no more at the end of the previous game. We just rebuilt it, and we're like, yeah, we're Cypher now, even though we have nothing to do with it. We're just doing the same shit. Silence! Cypher will live forever! Just people, say something Pokemon, Pokemon forever. Just seems like a weird thing to say, isn't it? If only this child hadn't. Grandmaster, please give the order to blow up Silverdark Isle. Yes, it can't be helped. Don't begrudge us, child. Stop! Let's put a stop to this. Father! Don't call him father. Call him the Grandmaster. Call him the Gnome. I'm not a gnome, you son of a bitch! Father, you've lost sight of what is important. You got carried away by this whole Grandmaster nonsense. I mean, what the fuck? Where'd that title come from, Father? It isn't possible to take over the world by producing powerful Pokemon. Just think of this child. This child's pure heart won out over XD001. We were in the wrong. Heck, this kid even purified it. Silence, silence, silence! Why aren't you showing some spine? We've come so far. With our happiness and our ridiculous clothing. I mean, what is up with those clothes? Cypher is finished. Father, you yourself should know that more than any. Oh. And oh again. Seriously, that feels like it sets up for a sequel, but there is no sequel. Maybe there will be someday, you never know, but doubtful. Now please, stand up. This is how it should be. The laws of the land will render judgment on what we have done. Oh, everything I did, all of it was a mistake. Getting these contacts really make me look like a villain. It's no wonder why I always have my eyes closed. Thanks to your courage, we were finally able to wake from our nightmare. Thank you, you'll have nothing to fear from us ever. You should return home to your family. He says that, but we can keep coming back here as much as we want. Let us meet again, too. Next time we battle, it won't be as mortal enemies. I will look forward to it. I wonder if he appears in the Oral Coliseum or not. That'd be pretty interesting. But I doubt it. It's like that's clear sequel bait right there. It's a beautiful day. It's a shitty day. Much like the day. The weather looks not really all that different from that. Except for now, it's sunny. Look at that dome right there, man. They're like, hooray, defeated the final boss. Hooray, Cypher's no more. We were watching from a distance. We somehow saw it and stuff. So we just gotta run around. Well, that guy's always running around. But the way they clap just looks so silly. This whole ending is just stupid. Now everybody, wait on the count of 3. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. What was his name again? The pre-gym guy. Have we even battled him yet? Is it even possible to battle him in this game? Well, way it goes. That's a pretty kind of bland ending. The ending in Pokemon Sun and Moon was much better than that. Although it was a bit bittersweet. And kind of also left it on a freaking sequel bait. But the Pokemon series don't tend to do that a lot, do they? Just like, you know, have any continuation. And when they do, it feels tacked on. It's just like, feels like it's just in the background rather than, you know, being a main focus. Eevee! Togepi! Teddy Ursa! Baltoy! Michael Tedder, what a last name. Lavrina! Shroomish! Natu! Mareep! Wait, Odd Chiefs? Gradon? Why is there Jamie Turner? Who's he? Growlithe. You got these Japanese names and you occasionally see that. Like English names. Primeape and Goragon. Who are the same thing essentially. Banette. Houndour. Zangoose. Zook. I remember his name this time. Moltres. Articuno. And Zapdos randomly appearing. And then followed up by Dalcanning. And Seedot. Snattle, he's like, yeah, encore, ha ha ha, I'm the greatest Lunatone. Chansey. Starmie. You know, this credits music, Snorant, is kind of, man, really, isn't it? Lapras. It just feels like they're just improvising on a piano, much like what I do. Vulpix and Mawile. Except I can't play like that. Duskull, so it'd be kind of different. Mirrodin. I don't know, maybe I could play like this, I guess. My playing's all over the place when it comes to keyboard. Nosepass and Ladybar. I like the credits in Pokemon Coliseum better with the music. Venomoth. And Dragonite. Master Greevil. Grandmaster Greevil to you. Shadow Lugia. Mike Fukuda, what? Is that an English name with a Japanese last name or what? Jovialily and the Professor... Oh, fuck, I still can't remember his name. Bonsley! And Munchlax. Professor something. Professor, oh man, I can't think what his name was. But yeah, we completed it second time in a row there. Saw the credits, now we've got all the, the Dragonite, I guess. So, let's see what we can do in the next part then. So, this part's a lot shorter than the previous part, isn't it? And at least we actually got something done this time. But we'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.